look desperate, you become desperate. And desperation is the most repulsive energy in the universe. You've turned yourself into an emotional vampire, sucking the life out of every relationship you touch because you need instead of giving, building and creating value. Truth that nobody wants to tell you is this: the reason people avoid you isn't because you're not good enough, it's because your neediness is suffocating them. You've become the person others see calling and think, not today. The person whose texts get read but not answered. The person whose invitations get politely declined with fake excuses. There was once a magnificent eagle born in the mountains who fell from his nest as a small chick. A farmer found this tiny creature and, not knowing what else to do, placed him in the chicken coop. Day after day, this eagle grew up among chickens. He learned to peck at the ground for scraps. He learned to cluck and flutter his wings uselessly, never rising more than a few feet off the ground. He believed he was a chicken because that's all he had ever known. Years passed, and this eagle lived a chicken's life. You are not a chicken. You never were a chicken. You are an eagle. And it's time you remembered who you are. And with that truth burning in his heart, the eagle spread his wings wide and soared into the sky for the first time, claiming his rightful place among the clouds. My friend, you are that eagle. But somewhere along the way, you started believing you were a chicken. You started chasing people for their approval, their attention, their validation. You started begging for scraps of affection when you were born to command respect. You started living beneath your potential because you forgot your true identity. The most dangerous addiction in the world is not to drugs or alcohol, it's the addiction to other people's approval. When you become addicted to validation, you hand over the remote control of your emotions to everyone else. You wake up in the morning and your mood depends on whether someone liked your photo, returned your call, or smiled at you. You go to bed at night feeling empty because you spent the entire day chasing people who don't even understand your worth. Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. When you chase people, you create what I call a poverty mindset and set you free. There is no shortage of people who will value you when you value yourself. Have you ever noticed what happens when you chase someone? They run faster. When you call them too much, they stop answering. When you text them constantly, they become distant. When you make yourself too available, they take you for granted. This is not cruelty, this is human nature. People are naturally drawn to what is valuable and rare, and they naturally avoid what seems desperate and needy. The principle is simple but profound. What you chase runs away from you, and what you don't chase often comes running toward you. This is not a game or manipulation. This is understanding the fundamental laws that govern human behavior and relationships. Think about the most attractive people you know. Not physically attractive, but magnetically attractive. What makes them so compelling? Is it that they chase